Escuela Verde started in 2012. We were in a different location that we knew we always wanted to move to a place that was bigger, that fit us, and we lucked into this building, which has been incredible. It's the perfect neighborhood. We have a 32-acre park in our backyard, Three Bridges Park. We have the Menominee River. We just couldn't ask for a better location. One of the things that we fell upon when we were building out this building is we knew we wanted to have solar panels on the building, but we didn't have enough money at the time to be able to pull it off.
So the Better Buildings Challenge was started by the Department of Energy in 2011 in an effort to reduce energy usage and improve energy efficiency throughout the nation by 20% by 2020. Our goal was to help local businesses become more energy efficient so they can put more money into the programming that they do.
I run Milwaukee Shines, which is the City of Milwaukee's solar program. We're part of the city's sustainability office. And a few years ago, there was a solar panel manufacturer called Helios that was operating in the valley. They needed to clean out their factory, and so they had all these extra solar panels, nowhere for them to be stored. And so I contacted Joey from Escuela Verde. She graciously offered up space in her basement. It's a perfect number of panels, so it was meant to be.
I try to seek funding for projects, and I was aware of one through Focus on Energy called RECIP, Renewable Energy Competitive Incentive Program. We got a $6,500 grant. I became aware of another grant that was opening up called Solar for Good, and we were able to get $10,000. At that point, this project started to become a reality.
We're going down to the basement. We're gonna get some more panels. 2 weeks from now, Current Electric is gonna come and I'm gonna help them out. We're gonna be putting them in the roof. So yeah. Before coming to Escuela Verde, I always thought that going into like a specific field of work that would happen after college. But at Escuela Verde, I got the chance to do it while I was in high school, and like I'm excited to go into the solar field and actually start gaining experience and maybe continue to do that as a career.
So you have the benefit of free solar panels. The interesting part is that they're mix match. They're different cell types, and to try to electrically get them to work together was a really interesting challenge, and I think it'll be a great benefit educationally.
So today's my second day at the job. The weather is pretty cold out. The panels are pretty heavy, the equipment is heavy, but it's cool. I'm actually considering doing this as a career now because I'm really enjoying it.
Solar is one of the growing industries right now, and having Escuela Verde install these solar panels on their roof and engage their students in the whole process helps those students get onto that pathway in that green career and shows them that this is a interesting hands-on industry and way that they can maybe be involved in a career.
You have a lot more immersive project-based learning here. There's math, there's physics, there's environmental studies and social issues that are all wrapped into something that sits on your roof and makes power. But if you use it, you can have something that's not a textbook. You can pull up your monitoring and look at your system and do math on temperature effects on voltage, or give kids something that's concrete.
Some people get a little shy to do projects, but then they see that Escuela Verde has done it, and so then they're more willing to tackle a big project like solar. So we're hoping that through the city's support of this and through the MREA's support of this, sets a good example and gets everyone else thinking about solar. They can do it, incorporate it into their curriculum, get students involved. It's just a win-win.
You know, there's actually even a lot of data to back up that if you have solar in your community, your neighbors are something like 30% more likely to go solar as well, because it's all about familiarity.
It's an impact, but I also saw an added impact of it being a school that primarily focuses on sustainability and teaching children from a very young age that these are really important values to have. And I wanted to sort of be able to further promote renewable energy to these children so that they can carry on these values as they get older and as they enter the workforce and as they start to have children, and just kind of getting the ball rolling.
Sometimes as a small urban school, we don't have the same capacity to do these big, shiny capstone projects that a lot of the suburban schools with more money have. So when we have the opportunity to do a project like this, it really means a lot to us because we feel like we can really contribute in a way that is meaningful and relevant. The students love it. The students have helped watch this unfold. They've been doing projects about it. They've been tracking our energy consumption. And so all of this becomes like the rest of our building, which is a learning tool in itself.